Welcome back, friends. My name is Zephyr, and in today's stream we're going to be continuing our Final Fantasy VIII Remastered first time playthrough. So without any further ado, let's just jump right back into it. As always, if you guys haven't already, please be sure to follow the channel. It really helps me out a ton. And make sure you don't miss any of the future upcoming streams. Alright, yes, I remember yesterday. Ooh, Cerberus. This was a battle. This was a battle. You know, I had a couple people tell me yesterday they weren't really fond of the Cerberus battle. I might disagree. I liked Cerberus quite a bit. It was one of those battles where, like, I lost for a specific reason. I came back and made adjustments and I lost again. And I made some more adjustments and came back the third time, and it was a cakewalk. Felt like one of those you just gotta figure it out kind of thing. Let's see. Find hidden save draw points. Let's do, we don't really cast magic too often. For better or worse in this game. As much as I love the junction system, the draw magic system part of it, I'm not super craziest on it. I mean, I feel like we're like, I'm getting a feeling we're, what, halfway through the game? I mean, it feels, I could totally be wrong, but it feels like we're at the end of Disc 2, possibly? I think the end of Disc 1 was like at 12 hours, and we're at like, yeah, 26, so this could totally be the end of Disc 2. I've been liking it so far. I've been liking it quite a bit. For many various reasons. Here's the last key card. It'll open the lock on the elevator. The sorceress room is on the top floor. Good luck, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I wonder if there's anything actually over there. Oh man, I cannot. Yo, what's going on, dude? Yo, what's going on, Steve? Steve the Outlaw. I love the name. Were we talking on Twitter a little bit ago? I feel like I recognize the name. We were talking on Twitter, right? How you doing, man? What's going on? Just playing some good old Final Fantasy VIII. First time playthrough. I'm really liking it so far. Let's see. I cannot wait to learn the no encounters ability from Diablos and just not have any random encounters. Playing the newer Final Fantasies, man, not having any random encounters spoils you for sure. Or at least having them more like story focused. I thought I'd stop by. I'm watching The Mandalorian. Oh, awesome. Well, thank you so much for checking out, buddy. Appreciate having you a ton. The Mandalorian, I haven't finished that. I think I watched the first 2 or 3 episodes and I liked it a lot. Just for some reason, I don't really watch too many TV shows, so I just didn't end up finishing it, but it was really cool. The first little bit I was watching, I definitely will have to finish it. Looks really cool. But I do appreciate you stopping by for sure. I'm all about talking to new people, especially people like good old Final Fantasy games. There's a lot of good JRPGs out there. Alright, I guess there's only one place left to go. Good thing about the no encounters is that in this game the enemies level with you. Exactly. It's kind of what I was trying to avoid, is getting all those enemies, because they will just yeah. And I mean, actually, I really like that. I like the idea that the enemies level up with you, so you can fight enemies you fought in the beginning of the game, and they'll still pose some kind of challenge, so I do like that about it. It's just when it comes to the drawing, the magic system, it's a little funky. It means you won't get surprised, right? Exactly. There we go. Unlocked. You know, I almost wish more Final Fantasies would do that. Because it's cool, you know, going back to the very beginning parts of the game, like Balam Garden, Fire Cavern, and all that, and the enemies are still pretty powerful. all about the junction innate as opposed to the levels. Very true. Very true. Almost makes me realize. So I had Diablos the Magic Lamp for probably like only up until a couple hours ago. I didn't know what it was and I hadn't used it yet. And then someone was like, oh, you should use that and save. Ooh, Firaga. And then I finally used it, and I'm like, oh, there was a GF here this entire time. It actually had some really cool abilities. Damn, that must have been a tough battle. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. We got through it okay. Oh, I kind of want to draw all of this. Man, and that's the thing, too, is like sometimes these battles, because of the draw system, feels like it can turn into a little bit of a draw fest, you know? Like, how much do I want to do the battle versus just draw, 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 draw. Draw grinding. Absolutely. That is the term for it, hands down. Draw grinding. It's weirdly satisfying in a way, though. Once you hit 100 of your magic, you're like, yeah, I finally did it. So there's like some benefit to it. I wonder how close I am to the end of Disc 2. It feels like this could be like the end of Disc 2. Or it could still be a ways off. This is my favorite right here. I love the brothers summon. The little rock, paper, scissors. It's one thing in Final Fantasy that is just phenomenal. They're really good at the comic relief. Is this the Galbadia Garden, Bound Garden? It is, yeah. I just fought Cerberus. Just took a couple times. Haven't played this in years. It's worth checking out again, honestly. I was apprehensive if I would enjoy it. But being open-minded, there's quite a few things I like about it, for sure. The music is just incredible. Like, I thought I heard all the amazing music in Final Fantasy, but oh my goodness, I was wrong. This is like a 10 out of 10 soundtrack right here. It has a bad reputation, mainly because of the draw system. Yeah, I heard a lot of people saying they didn't like it because of the draw system. It is one of the best OSTs, hands down. So many times I'll just stop playing the game and just like look up and listen and be like, wow. I love the music. All right. All right, I think it's time to go fight the sorceress. Is there anything in here? No hidden draw points. You're our last hope. Limit break and lack of weapons also annoyed a lot of people. Yes, I did comment on that a couple streams ago. Like, there's no accessories, there's no armor, and the weapon system. I mean, it's cool that you can like upgrade your weapons, but not. Yeah, I prefer just having like individual weapons to go back and forth to. So, and there's no MP because of the draw system, so it feels like super streamlined in some ways. And more complicated in other ways. It's very interesting. But aside from the gameplay aspect, the magic system, the draw system, aside from that, I'm liking it a lot. Let's see, let's do... Ooh, who do I want to use? Oh, I want to try Cerberus. I haven't tried him yet. Let's see, and Leviathan. I love Leviathan. See. The limit breaks too. They're funky. Like, I feel like Final Fantasy VII just did the limit break system so good. And then 8 after is, they're almost like critical hits. And then 9 after is like random limit breaks. And then 10 kind of got back to normal with the limit break system from 7. Even though I don't agree with everything they do, it is good that Square continue to experiment with each title. Yes. Yes, I completely agree with that. What is this? Oh my gosh, this is cool. The summon animations in this game really might be some of my favorite in the entire series. Ooh, double and triple? Oh, that's cool. Although I don't very rarely cast magic, but still that's super cool. Yeah, the fact that they experiment title to title, I think, is what gives each game its uniqueness. And even though sometimes some things might be better in previous titles, they would never get to those unless they continue to experiment. So you can game the limit break system, have low health, and just keep tapping change character. Right, right. But then it almost feels like it's not a limit break as much as it is like a critical limit break, you know, or like low health limit break. Where the cool thing with 7 is you could like gain up your limit break and hold on to it for a minute and then use it at that perfect time. And you can kind of do that with this with like tapping the button to try to reset it. It's just a little bit more obnoxious. Alright, we'll just kind of try to attack him. Probably the only Final Fantasy game where you're kind of discouraged from using magic. Yes, yes, I had that when I was fighting Cerberus yesterday, is I wanted to keep using Ultima, because Ultima is super powerful, but I think I only had like 20 Ultimas, and it like massively boosted my stats, and I'm like, every time I'm using this Ultima, I'm getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Which, I mean, if you think about it, in some sense, is kind of like a risk versus reward situation. So, I don't know. I think it would have been cooler had they kept it like it is and then maybe had MP for magic or something. But yes, the fact that you can equip magic and become stronger from the junction system and then use the magic and become weaker is, yeah, it's kind of a flaw within the system of the gameplay. So I absolutely agree with that. Alright, like I've even seen before where someone will be weak on health and I'll use a Curaga and it'll heal them, and then I'll see my full health kind of drop down a couple points, and I'm like, oh, it's affecting me. It's affecting me, alright. Alright, where's that elevator? Where are we going? Where are we going? We gotta go find the sorceress. But aside from that, aside from Final Fantasy VIII, do you have any personal Final Fantasies yourself? Do you think Final Fantasy VIII is one of your favorites? I like the limit break system of 10 perfected the 7 style. Yeah, because there's like customization with it, like getting hit or hitting your party, so there was definitely like customization with the overdrive system. And with the party system of 10 meant you could get all of your characters at limit break. Yes. 7, 8, and 10 are my favorites. Nice. Those are phenomenal ones to pick. Yeah, the limit break system in 10 was really cool. It really was. It was like Final Fantasy VII, except with like more customization to it. So you could really pick and choose. There was even things I think you could do, like cast magic and gain like limit break from it. 9 has grown on me as well. I would probably say 6, 7, and 9 are my favorites. 9 is, oh my goodness. We could talk for hours about how much I love 9. 9 was my favorite. Like really neck and neck with 7, but when 7 Remake came out, I was just like, I feel like I'd be lying to myself if I said 7 wasn't my favorite at this point, you know? Let's see, what are your favorites? Yeah, probably 6, 7, and 9. 6 and 4 are my favorites of the old school SNES titles. Yeah, I don't think I ever have played 4. I think I might have played 4 for like half an hour, like when I was like 10. But, and I remember I played 5 when I was super young too. Not enough to remember anything except the job system, and there's a character with purple hair. But 6 is, yeah, it's on my like Super Nintendo Mini that I have. I bought it on the Super Nintendo. Yeah, the 6 is like one of my favorite games of all time. 6 needs a remake. I agree. Although, after seeing Final Fantasy VII Remake, I don't know. I don't know. A part of me almost wouldn't mind if they just ported the 2D graphics to like the PlayStation 4 and then just upscaled them in 1080p. I would love that. Like, I love 2D, really good 2D graphics. Like when you look at games like Chrono Trigger or Final Fantasy VI or like Super Mario World, you know, stuff that looks so basic but is so detailed and crisp and colorful, and the amount of stuff they could do with 16-bit and 8-bit is just astounding. That would be awesome. Yeah, like think about it. It's pretty tough to play Final Fantasy VI. Like nowadays, aside from Steam, Final Fantasy V is really hard to play, aside from like a Game Boy emulator or on Steam. But like, I would love to play, honestly, of all of them, I'd love to play Final Fantasy V again. Ooh, and I love how there's a save point right there. The game is literally telling us you want to save right now. Oh, look at them. Yeah, they look awesome. Good luck. Oh, thank you, Steve. Man, this is what I'm talking about. There are moments where I literally just feel like stopping the game for a second and just listening to the music. Like, it's so haunting, so creepy, so good. Just good music. Really love the soundtrack in this one a lot. Oh, right. Oh, you guys shouldn't have. I was gonna come visit you at my old home. You've met Nobuo Uematsu, really? Man, he's a legend. He is a phenomenal legend. Honestly, I think I really started learning to play the piano just because of Nobuo Uematsu. Like, as funny as it was to tell my parents, like, I want to play video game music on the piano, like, this transcends video game music. That is phenomenal, though. I am extremely jealous. What a legend. What a legend. Him and, oh, I feel terrible for forgetting his name. Koji Kondo, who does Mario and Zelda. The two of them are just legends in the music world. Shut up, Squall says. Did you guys come to fight Matrone after all she's done for us? They do tour a musical tour called Distant Worlds, and sometimes Nobuo Uematsu is there. Yeah, I really want to go to one of those concerts one day. I would love to see it all performed live, especially with like the orchestra. Got his autograph as well. Ooh, that's really cool. Did you get it on like a poster or anything, or like get it on a game? It made me cry. That's something to be emotional about for sure. Very jealous. Instructor Trep, I'm still one of your dear students, aren't I? Not anymore. Selfie, right? I wish we had time to get to know each other. Nah, you're not my type. It's too late, Cypher. You can't mess with our minds. To us, you're just another enemy, like one of those monsters. You're comparing me to one of them? Not happy about that at all. I ain't no monster, I'm the sorceress's knight. And look at you, attacking like a swarm. Let's see, you guys are the monsters. Wow. Oh, here we go. Got it on one of the music CDs. Wish I took one of the games down with me. That's still super cool. That is super cool to have. Definitely part of the collection, I bet. Let's go after the monsters, Cypher says. Alright, Cypher. What do you got? Anything cool to draw? Show me what you got. Okay. Let's see, what should we cast? Or dare we cast? I don't feel like he has anything good to draw, so we just might go crazy on him. Let's see. Just cast Carb. Oh, but that's Reflect. The character models are really improved over the original. Yeah, the character models in this game are really good. I mean, everything aside from the low resolution of the pre-rendered backdrops and the world map looks pretty terrible, if I'm being honest. But everything aside from those is really high quality. The character models look great. And even the cutscenes look amazing. Like, it's incredible to see even the original version of the cutscenes, which I've seen online, like on YouTube. They still hold up. I mean, they're pixelated, they're low resolution, but the quality of them is just outstanding. Even the summons. I think that's the thing I'm like most impressed with. The summons are just, the animations for them are so cool. And I mean, they're always cool. Like, we know Shiva's always awesome to see. Ifrit's always awesome to see. Bahamut's always super cool. But they went full ham on these summons, and I love them. Square cutscenes used to blow my mind as a kid. They still do. Even in Remake, some of the cutscenes, well, I don't know. Have you played Remake yet, Steve? Yeah, even as a kid when I was like 7, 8, 9, seeing the 7, the 8, or not 8, but 7, 9, and 10, especially 10 cutscenes, those were mind-blowing. Yeah, oh, you completed Remake? Nice, nice. What'd you think of it? What are your thoughts on it? One of my favorite things to do. I have as well, yeah. Yeah, I'm doing hard mode right now. I think I'm on the train graveyard. I haven't played it for like, since May 1st. May 1st, I've pretty much just been playing Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. But I definitely want to play more of 7 Remake. But what are your thoughts on it? What did you kind of think about everything? I love talking to people about it because everyone kind of has a different feel, a different opinion on it. Let's see, haven't tried hard mode yet. Yeah, I mean, it's not too... Hard mode isn't too different from normal mode, aside from not having items to use, which isn't that big a deal until you actually need to use like an ether or something. But I haven't had too many problems. I imagine the last 2 chapters will probably be pretty difficult though. Any thoughts on like the ending or how they remade it? I loved most of it. A lot of the changes and additions were great. Characters are really improved over the original. Would have liked some more nod bits to do with the compilation. What did you think about Midgar? Looks awesome. Did you like the little introduction of Zack there at the end? According to the Ultimania, he's like fully alive. I don't think it says if he's alive like in another timeline, but he's back. I do agree though that Midgar was awesome. From what I heard them talk about prior to releasing it, I feel like I almost expected to be able to explore more of Midgar. Like, we got a little bit of the upper plates, you know, Sector 8, Sector 7, Sector 5. I guess I was just expecting to go through like all of Midgar and see more of it, which is unlike the original, but it still would have been pretty cool to see. The Whisper stuff, alternative timeline story stuff, is probably the only bit I wasn't sold on. I think a lot of people agree with that too. I feel like I was talking to, I can't remember who I was talking to, but it's one of those things where it's like how the ending of this game, or how the ending of Final Fantasy Remake concluded, the next games could totally make it way better or way worse. Yeah, you'd be able to explore more of the plate. I feel like whatever they do in part 2 or part 3, they gotta go gung-ho on it. You know, they gotta get all they got, because they could totally make this one better or worse. And I don't know, like, Square Enix doesn't exactly have the best reputation with, you know, delivering games on time and all that. My thoughts exactly. Part 2 will either make it or break it for me. I think it's gonna be so cool. I think it'd be super cool in part 2 if part 2 literally started out with like they're already at Calm inside the hotel or whatever, and like the first opening cutscene of the game is Cloud and Sephiroth and all of them in the back of the truck starting. That'd be super cool. If they lean too heavily into the alternate timeline and time travel stuff, you'll be disappointed. Ready to die, Squall? Kneel before me. Oh, what's this? Is he doing a limit break on us? I hope that they stick to the main plot point. I do too. Whoa. Whoa. That was a pretty hefty attack. It would have been more powerful though if it did it to everyone. Yeah, no, I totally agree. I think they, and that's how like the remake felt, like 95% of it felt really dedicated to the original, really faithful. There was so much stuff from like, I cannot believe they put this amount of detail into it. And then the last 5% is just, you know, a dumpster of new stuff. So, I mean, if they kind of do stuff like that in the next part, you know, where 95% of it is essentially the same with a little bit of sprinkles here and there of new stuff, I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, if they go too much into it and deviate too much, I don't know. I don't mind changes. They don't really do well. They don't really well in the remake, like do well in the remake. Yeah, I thought there were some good additions in remake. Aside from like chapter 17, 18, I think most of the changes were pretty great. Oh, is he doing a limit break on us again? I think so. Oh, poor Quistis. Let's see. We'll do a Curaga on everyone. Or Kira. Oh, Shiva died. They were done well in the remake. What did you think of Roach? I really liked Roach quite a bit. I liked the Genova fight in HQ. I did too. I didn't like the Barrett scene that happened right before that. I really, even like replaying it, like I didn't like that part. I wish they wouldn't have done that. But the Genova fight afterwards is really cool. Was it Genova Dreamweaver? Yeah, that was a cool fight. The music, of course the music, it just sells it. Same with like, I don't know, part of me really liked the Sephiroth stuff at the very end, like the very final battle. But there's a really big part of me that like wishes that didn't happen. Because like, is the end of every single game now gonna be a fight with Sephiroth? And if so, how do you keep one-upping it? Is that all you got? I can't be beaten. He is dedicated. We'll give him that. Oh, poor Shiva. Alright, let's do Siren. We'll do the brothers. Let's see. We don't have to show the power of the whispers, but I agree. Yeah. Like, when they went through the portal and we're in like the whisper world, immediately, like, I feel like everyone, if anybody has played Kingdom Hearts, immediately they're just like, are we in a Kingdom Hearts game? I don't, and the big problem is there's so much, Tetsuya Nomura and Nojima are so good at leaving stuff up to interpretation that it's like, you think it's going one way, but it could totally be going the other way. It's like, I need clarity, you know? I agree, and the original Sephiroth is a mystery, and they really build up to battling him. He's a bit too present in the remake. I agree. I agree. But I mean, if it's gonna be that alternative timeline kind of stuff, and the, you know, Sephiroth at the end is really future Sephiroth. Have you watched the boss even look like a Heartless? Yes. Have you watched Max Dude's like level 3, level 4 kind of breakdown of it? If you go on YouTube and type in Max Dude Final Fantasy VII breakdown or something, he goes really in depth on a lot of little bits throughout the story that possibly could be related to Sephiroth being like a future Sephiroth. It's worth it. It's a little long. It's like 2 hours, but it's super entertaining and he does a phenomenal job of blowing your mind constantly. Enough that when I'm replaying it, like, I was really paying attention to specific things Aerith said or how she acted when Sephiroth popped up. It's worth checking out. Jenova Dreamweaver should have been the final boss. That would have been pretty cool. I was just about to say, Cypher, you got a lot of health there. Let's see. Like, you know, in the original, when you see Sephiroth on the boat, he throws Jenova, and then you end up fighting Jenova there. I don't know, maybe it would have been cool if everything played out the same way. We fight Motorball in the highway chase, like we do in Remake, and then we get to the end of the road, and then Sephiroth does show up, and then maybe he throws Jenova and we have a Jenova fight there. That would have been pretty cool. That would have been pretty cool. She has knowledge of the future as well, and so does Cloud. Yeah, that is what I would have liked. It's very interesting. I didn't get the impression that Cloud had any knowledge of the future. The biggest thing I kind of got through it was Aerith and Sephiroth know a lot more things than they should. Like, Sephiroth gives you some disparaging remarks. He does. In Sephiroth being Sephiroth, throws down Jenova down and then leaves. I thought that would have been pretty cool. Even I was thinking that when I was playing it, like what if he shows up, gives some speech, Cloud goes to like swing his sword at him, and he like jumps away and leaves Jenova. You fight an epic Jenova battle, and then cutscene, end of game. I thought that would have been more canon-y, you know? The whole whisper thing. Like, if there's any part I could say I didn't like about the game, it would probably be the whispers, the implementation of the whispers, and the final heartless battle. Cloud gets flash forwards of the future during the game. He does, yeah, seeing like a lot of the Aerith stuff. I don't know though, I think might be linked to him having Sephiroth cells. I definitely think you should watch that Max Stu breakdown I was talking about. He goes into a lot of that stuff on different possibilities it could be. And he definitely sells it on some things. But yeah, I'm really interested to see just where they go with it. Like, there's how they do the next games can totally influence how good or how bad the first part is. Because I liked the first part quite a bit. There was a lot I really liked about it. But there's a couple things where I'm like, you know, I don't know if you needed to do that. I see you want to be creative. I see you want to try something different, but I don't know if this is the way. I wish there was more of Roach, too. I was a little disappointed Roach was only in the first, or in Chapter 4. I love 90% of the game. Me too. Me too. Oh, is that going to kill Ifrit? I think so. Oh boy, poor Ifrit. Okay. I thought Roach would show up at the end. I was thinking that too. There was a part of me when we were like going down the highway, I'm like, dude, what if Roach is like, what if he's the end game boss? Like a soldier candidate who's gonna, you know, wreck us up and really show us his power. But it was a weird decision that he doesn't. Yeah, he was only in like a glimpse of the game. And the time he was in it, he was intense. He was very flying high in the sky with his bike. Like, when I saw the scenes of him again, I'm like, this guy is so extra. He's a little crazy. He's got that dare I say, anime flair to him. But I really hope he's in more of the other parts, so just to kind of see. Because it is really weird when you actually, like, there was a part of me when I was replaying Remake, and I was thinking, like, you know, Shinra does have other first-class soldiers, and second-class soldiers, and third-class soldiers. Why do they not send them out to fight Avalanche? So that's, I feel like that's a huge missed opportunity here. Thought they would have developed the relationship with Cloud a bit more. Like with Roach and Cloud. Let's see, we'll definitely get more Shinra in the other titles, for sure. I love what they did with Shinra on this title. They like, especially the bombing missions. You know, the first chapter and then the one with the airbuster, the Sector 5 reactor. Super cool. I like those additions a lot. Let's see, maybe can we get some attacks in? Cypher's got a lot of health. I guess I was not expecting him to have this much health. Oh boy. Let's see, yeah, Roach and Cloud, they build it up and it goes nowhere. I agree. I agree. I almost got the impression when we passed him on the highway that he was some like, you know, like a cop who's gonna pull you over for speeding. That was my first impression of him. Maybe let's try Diablos and just kind of see what happens. If we can go. They just build it up and it goes nowhere. I do agree though. I was a little disappointed that we didn't get to see more of Roach. Because I feel like I don't even have much of an opinion on him. Like, I don't know if I feel like he's awesome or he's... I don't know. I feel like just because we didn't get much of him, I've developed an unfinished opinion on him, you know? From what we had, though, he was pretty cool. I loved the character dialogue, though. That was probably the thing I was most excited for. All the dialogue between the characters, and just being able to move the camera around. Going back and playing this game, you really realize how not moving the camera, how limiting the world feels. A lot of people don't like him because he's a bit too anime. I don't mind him, he has a lot of potential. I agree, I think it'll be interesting to see where they go with him. I think he does have a lot of potential to be a really cool character. I just want more. That's like my feeling on all of Remake. I just want more. Guess we'll just have to wait quite a while for it, though. I wonder how long it'll take. How long do you think it'll take for part 2 to come out? I'm thinking at least 2 years, optimistically. Maybe 3. Hopefully next part comes out next year. Next year. But knowing Square 25. I think I was telling someone the other day, I'm like, yeah, knowing Square Enix, Final Fantasy 16 will come out in 2030. And 7 Part 2 will come out in 2035. I hope not, though. I really hope not. Man, Diablos did a good chunk of damage. Man, I just gotta, like, bombard him with summons. Oh, and Leviathan's going down. I might try to use Ultima on him. He's going crazy on me. I read they don't know how many parts they are going to make. Just hope they release it all before I die of old age. Oh man, could you imagine if they did like 10 parts? That would be way too much. I feel like I'm open to the idea of more than 3, but like, if it's, I just couldn't imagine it. I feel like 5 has to be the absolute limit. And even 5 sounds like a lot. You know, I would say hopefully 3, maybe 4. Hopefully not 5, and really hopefully not anything above 5. Because it's an amazing story, and I think it has a lot of potential to be kind of like a Lord of the Rings-esque saga, you know? Broken up into multiple parts. But it just depends how good or how bad they do it, you know? Oh, Diablos looks so cool in this game. I don't think Diablos was in any other Final Fantasy. Not that I can recall off the top of my head. Well, Third Disc in OG is pretty much the final boss, yeah. Yeah, Third Disc is pretty much just exploring the world, doing side quests, yeah, and then the final boss. I think Disc 1 is the most story heavy. Yeah. I mean, Disc 2 is pretty story heavy too, though, with the Tifa and Cloud, the memory live stream scene, Cloud losing himself. It definitely feels like Disc 2 is very Cloud focused. Why are you not dying, Cypher? My goodness. Midgar mission. The Midgar mission, yep. Kind of discovering more about the City of the Ancients with Bugenhagen. Tifa and Barrett almost getting executed. Yeah, they got a lot of stuff they can throw at us for sure. Maybe we'll try Thundaga. We'll give it a shot. The Midgar missions on Disc 2. I hope we get to explore a lot more of Midgar come that part of the game. Because as cool as it was to see the Jessie sequence, I don't know, it just left me wanting more. That is just such the... That's the state of life with Final Fantasy VII Remake. Uh-oh. There goes Diablos. Man, all of my GFs are getting destroyed. Cypher is just going crazy. It almost looked like Quistis has like an egg on her chain. Oh my goodness. Okay. We are really losing a lot of our summons. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. You might have to fight Adia next. Oh my goodness. With no summons, it'll be interesting. We'll have to go the magic route. I don't even feel like I have any hard-hitting magic. I don't know. We'll just attack. Sorceress Adia. I'm sure she'll be pretty magic focused, so maybe I can cast Shell to kind of protect myself a little bit. The only crappy thing though with Shell, and especially with Reflect, is if you try to heal yourself, you're gonna end up regretting it. You try to heal yourself with Reflect on. I think I did that yesterday when I was fighting Cerberus. I accidentally had Reflect on someone and ended up healing Cerberus a ton. Facepalm moment. Come on, Cypher, you gotta be getting low, dude. See, if you get one of your party members to red health, you can just spam limit breaks. I might have to try that, maybe with Squall. I think I have that aura magic, though. I haven't really played with it too much. Oh, well, here we go. This might be it. Oh, but then if he dies... Well, there we go. Unless he's... Nope. Never mind. Never mind. I think there is a drink that makes you invincible. Ooh, like a hero's drink or something? Oh my goodness. He is... What is with this attack? Or I think it might be a Final Fantasy VII. I remember, yeah, in Final Fantasy VII there was a hero drink. I don't think it makes you invincible. I think it just buffs up your stats a little bit. But then if you spam a ton of them, then yeah, it'll pretty much make you invincible. But I'm not sure. This is my first playthrough of VIII, so I'm pretty new to a lot of the stuff. Can you slow him? Ooh, might be able to. Or maybe even stop. Maybe we'll try stop, and then on Quistis we'll try slow if she has it. No, I don't think she has that. Nope, what about... I might not even have slow. I don't think I got slow anywhere. What about you, Squall? Oh, I don't think it got slow anywhere. I do got Ultima though, so... Or you can haste your party. I wonder how much Ultima will damage him. Ooh, that's a good idea. I should cast haste on everyone. I don't have too many of them, but wouldn't be a bad idea. There's part of me when I'm playing through 8 where I'm just like, I don't know if I'm over-leveled or I don't know if I'm under-leveled. I feel like the whole leveling system is so funky in 8. I just have no idea where I stand in terms of how strong or how weak I am. Because like you said, it's all about the junction system. It's all about the junction system. Man, that attack's ridiculous. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's see. He is so fast. He is. The thing is, I don't have, like, really... I mean, I guess I could cast Lizag on him a couple times and maybe have Squall do Siren. It does a little bit of damage. Do I have Scan at all? Can I scan him? Yeah, I don't got too much to work with here. Try Meltdown. I think that affects his defense. So then maybe we can attack him with physical attacks a little bit more. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's a super cool attack, but my goodness. Can't think of anything more creative, Cypher. Alright. Now we can hopefully get some physical attacks in. Man, every time she uses Kiraga, her health just gets lower and lower. Ooh, what was that? Fire Raga? Man, stop using that, Cypher. You're just prolonging the inevitable. Oh, not doing anything. Man. Okay. Yeah, I feel like my physical attacks don't do anything. Magic is really weak. So I feel like the only thing I can do is... pretty much just spam GFs on him. Let's do a single on Squall. Let's see. If you press R1 with Squall at the right time of attack, you do a bit of extra damage. Yeah, I've kind of missed that a couple times. It is the trigger, yeah, for the Gunblade. That's a pretty cool little addition, you know? Kind of gives a little bit of a extra sense of surprise. I don't think it's R1 with anyone else though, right? Just Squall. Alright, Cypher. You gotta be going down soon, dude. At least we gotta jam out to some awesome boss battle music. You've also got to be running out of high potions, dude. Come on. Let's see. It is those high potions. Yes, yes. As we just talk about it. Holy crap, Cypher. Okay. And then he's gonna use his demon move. Oh, okay. We actually didn't this time. Man, maybe... I gotta hit him with stronger magic. Do I have scan in here? Does anybody have scan? Just kind of see where he's at. Oh, we do have scan. Let's check it out. Let's see how close we are with him. Maybe we can get a Shiva off. What are you at, Cypher? What are you at? Oh, I mean, he's close. He's just... he's close. We're at, like, healing 100k, sometimes canceling your attack cycles. It does. It does. Attacks with the Dia to destroy Seed. His sword skills have been refined, and he has gained more skills. Yeah, he's becoming a boss. Oh, crap. Shiva's dead. Man. I think Ultima did like 800 damage, so maybe I could cast triple and do 3 Ultimas. It sucks that I have to use my triples, but might be what we gotta do. Hold on, we're gonna try that. Kiraga, 1, 2, 3. Squall. Yeah, he doesn't have triple. That wore off on him. So let's do Cerberus real quick. Maybe we'll try Gatling Gun. 1k. Quistis can use her limit. Yeah. Did a whole 375 damage. Oh, yeah. Stop using her high potion. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Cypher. You don't even know it, man. Yeah, just all of these level 1, level 2 magics aren't gonna do much. When they're yellow, you can just tap O until they get their limit. Yeah. It's just the limits don't really do much damage on him. Ultima did like 800, 900, so I think I'll try that. Just kind of doing triple Ultimas with Squall. All right. So close. It's gotta be. And this Thundara doesn't seem to be working much. Come on, come on. I'm feeling it. Oh my goodness. Literally when he had that much left. Oh boy. Let's do a single. Said his weakness was bio. Oh. That'd be good. See. If I have to battle him again, I'll be sure to poison him right away. All right, let's see. All right, is this doing some good damage? I mean, it's hitting him. Come on. Nope, nope, I'm not backing down, Cypher. Yeah, we're just gonna this has to be it. This has to be it. Come on, 8, 16, 24. Yeah, so this is doing like 5,000 worth of damage. This Ultima and last one, so I think we got him. Yep, yep, he's down. If we gotta fight the Sorceress after this, with all of our GS dead, it'll be a fun time. This can't be. Why? Whoop, whoop. All right, 8 mega potions that restores 1,000 health to all members. All right, it's probably what he was hoarding the whole time. Worthless child. That is quite the way of getting up. Man, that was a boss battle for sure. What the heck? The auditorium is right below. There's no way you guys can beat her. Alright, I guess we're going down to the auditorium. All right, let's absolutely. Oh, did I get fully healed? No, they're all dead. Yeah, let's use. What's the one that restores everything? Cottage. Same effect as 10 plus restores all GF. Yeah, at least you can heal up. Yes. Yes, everyone's alive. My goodness, he whooped me. All right, auditorium time. Can we go out this way over here? Nope, doesn't seem like it. Okay, that was a long battle. Man, it's those high potions. Because he was, every time I did like use physical attacks, they'd only do like 100, 200 damage. And then when I'd use magic, it would only do like 200, 300 damage. And my GFs would only do like 500 damage. So he was constantly healing as I was trying to beat him up. Yeah, he was a pain, but we got him. Cerberus, I'll say, was even tougher. Cerberus was a headache yesterday. However, I wonder how much better it would have been had I used Bio on him, you know? Poisoned him. I'm sure that would have helped a ton. That's how I beat the Hell House in Remake on hard mode. So I just used poison on him, and that helped take like, you know, 3/4 of his health off, just that. Said the auditorium was right below. Have you got strength G? Need to get 99 magic and junction. Yeah, I think I do have the strength junction. Yeah, just it never feels like any of them are fat, or not fast, but like strong enough. Plus, if I keep it on, yeah, on health, they'll have a little bit of extra health, you know? 46. It's because I'm using all of my Kiragas. Let's see. I think it's over this way we're supposed to go. I don't think so. I love what they did with the monsters in Remake. They kept a lot of really cool monsters in Remake. I think this is the hall. Yeah, I think the auditorium was the other way. No, I totally agree. There was so many monsters in Remake that I was like, these are so faithful to the original. I love that they did that. Hell House, I mean, is just like the prime example, but even like the hedgehog pies, we're seeing how the bandits look, the sweepers, the mono drives, yeah, it was above and beyond what I was expecting. Let's see. Oh, that's item. We don't want item. We want, oh, you don't have anything to draw. Let's see. Boss battles would be perfect if it wasn't for the stagger reset. I agree. Especially when you're about to do like a limit break or something, and you use your limit break, and then it doesn't even inflict the damage because of the cutscene. Oh yeah, it's drove me crazy. It happened a couple times. It is so annoying. Especially because limit breaks don't save battle to battle. Your limit break starts over at the beginning of every battle. So it's hard to get to like actually use your limit break. So if you waste it, you just feel terrible. You know? Same if you're gonna do like an ability or magic or something and you get attacked, it'll stop it from happening, and you use your ATB bar. I don't mind as much using the ATB bar. It's just when you're going to do a spell and you lose your MP, that bugs me. That was one of the things in the battle system I disliked. I agree. Wish you could save limit breaks. I very much agree. I very much agree. Although, if you can beat the super hard optional boss, Pride and Joy, you get the Goderang or Godermung or whatever. That gives you a limit break full at the beginning of every battle, so it's almost like it feels like you don't get enough limit breaks, and then if you get this accessory, you get too many limit breaks. We need some kind of middle ground. I think carrying them over battle to battle would have been better. I just can't wait to fight the sorceress and see what's up with her. I'm so happy I got a heal too. If I had to fight her right after Cypher, I would have been destroyed. All right, we got him. Time to go fight the sorceress. All right. Let's see. I love the eerie music. So good. The summon system was a bit random, though it is cool they fight alongside you and you can trigger their attacks. Yeah, the summons were really cool. I really like the summons a lot. The timer thing was a bit odd. How you had to be essentially fighting like a bigger boss. There was like a small level summon, a medium level summon, and then the big summons. And it seems like the small ones, which I think were only the DLC ones, like Cactar, Carbuncle, and Chocobo Chick, you could pretty much summon those almost every time. But the medium-sized ones, which like Shiva, Ifrit, and Chocobo Moogle, I think it was only like sweepers or like, not bosses, but like beefier enemies. And then the big ones, Fat Chocobo, Bahamut, and Leviathan, saved for the bosses. Yeah, that is what I was talking about, the timer thing. Yeah. And I mean, like, I get it. A part of me gets it, you know? Like, are you really going to summon a fire god in the middle of Midgar? But that's not what Final Fantasy is about. Auditorium. I feel like I'm going crazy. Where is this auditorium we speak of? She went right below, so I just assumed it was right below, but it... I guess it's not. Let's see. I cannot wait for that no encounters with Diablos. Man, playing the newer Final Fantasies, essentially like 12 and above, 12, 13, 15, 7 Remake, just shows how much patience is required for random encounters, you know? Yeah, I've been in it before. I think it was a classroom, a lecture room. Okay. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, I think I was going the wrong way right here, so we'll kind of see. Let's see. I guess it would be a good idea just to make sure all my GFs too. Haven't played in years, so I could be really wrong. I appreciate all the tips and tricks from everyone, so I am super appreciative. Because I haven't played this far in the game ever, so I'm sure you all probably got better ideas than I do of where to go. Let's see, Spirit 40 could be pretty good. Ooh, that one's almost leveled up. That is one thing too that I feel spoiled on newer games is, you know, in newer games, like in Remake, they have the little thing up very top. It's like, go this way. Yeah, I'm missing that in this game. Okay, encounter none. I will say there has been multiple times I've been running around and I'm like, I don't know where to go. Like, it doesn't feel like there's a super good sense of direction sometimes. Although, admittedly, that could totally be me. So, yeah, this is the elevator to go up. Maybe let's go all the way. I don't think it'd be in here, right? No, this is a little room. Can you keep running? This way? Down the hallway. Yeah, let's see. is a save here, so maybe the game is trying to tell us something. Boss battle beware. Oh. Okay. Let's see, data saved. Come on, this has to be it, right? This has to be it. Oh, okay, I think so. Squall! What's she doing here? It's dangerous. She's got her own music she plays. Imagine setting up a Bluetooth speaker, press and play. What's going on? Time to start a boss battle. Ooh, this is creepy. Some like creepy music. Whoa. That is an entrance. Half of the challenge is finding out where to go. If that's not the most truthful comment I've ever read. So the time has come. You're the legendary seed destined to face me? What is she talking about? I must say that I am impressed. An impressive nuance. Your life ends here, Seed. How did he get there? Worthless fool. You're not our matron. All seeds must perish. Oh, new music. Oh, and is Cypher with her? I'm the sorceress's knight. You'll never get past me. Cypher, you're already gone, dude. Good game. Oh. Yeah, he's already out. He looks like he's already about to keel over. You gotta admire his what do you call it? Devotion. You gotta admire his devotion. Even if he is wrong. Ooh, bio. I can't afford to lose. Let's try it, yeah. I wonder if I have bio anywhere. Of course I don't. Maybe Squall has it. Let's see, what do we got? I think Selfie had it. Okay, we'll check. This music is amazing. Oh my goodness. So I never played with headphones ever in a video game until I started streaming. I don't know if I could ever go back to playing video games without headphones on. Way better experience. My goodness. The amount of detail in the music. It is a different world. Absolutely. Let's see. Send Shiva out. She's my favorite. Okay, Selfie. Let's see if we can find that bio. Oh, I might not have it on anyone. Yeah, I don't think anyone has bio. Bummer. All good, all good. Oh no, you're good. I can't imagine there's much health with him. I saw it before. Maybe it is Squall. I'll double check if it was on Squall. Oh, scan, let's check. So one of your characters has it. I'll check. Might have been Squall then. I usually put the better magic on Squall. I don't know why, but in some alternate universe timeline, The big brother throws the small brother up. Did that even do anything? $7,200. Defeated once and still trying to fight to save his pride. HP is lower due to the defeat, but skills are higher. Very interesting. A weaker but more desperate Cypher. I'm sorry, dude. Oh, you are totally right. Let's see if that does anything. Man, the Ifrit animation is probably my favorite in the entire game. It's so good. He doesn't even look poisoned. He doesn't. I think once we cast these Ultimas, though, unless he goes high potion crazy on me again, I think we already got him. He's going down real fast. Luckily, I know the spot to be able to buy these Ultima spells. And I guess I have way more gil than I even know what to do with. Yeah. Come on. Come on, let's just go to town on him. Go crazy. Is that it? Nope. Oh. Oh, he keeled over. Damn. I'm disgraced. Oh, now we're going straight for the sorceress. Defeated. Useless fool. Enough play. Seeds must die. Maelstrom. Uh-oh. Ooh. Death. Whoa. Man, she's like spamming attacks. Holy crap. Wait. We don't need to do that. No. That's okay. We definitely do not need to kill everyone. Okay, at least we're curing everyone. This is the real battle right here. This is the real boss. Blizzaga. Alright. I need shell. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Twistus will have you keep up on this cure magic. Alright, and Squall. Let's check out the sorceress. Let's see. Do we have a scan anywhere? Let's see what she's about. Maybe not. Okay. Let's just go crazy on her. What, dispel? Oh. Gonna be like that, eh? Oh, I don't have a scan with Quistis, so selfie. Let's see what the sorceress is about. Can you silence her? Yeah, I'm gonna scan her and we'll see. Silence is a good idea. Of course, Quistis doesn't have silence. Squall might. A sorceress bent on conquering the world hired Galbadia Garden forces to destroy Seed which stands in her way. All right. 9,700. That's not too much. That's doable. Doesn't Siren silence, or you need to unlock it as a skill? I do have Siren, yeah, and I think Siren does cast silence, so let's try it. Oh boy. Blizzaga. Can't you I think you can refine tents into Kiragas, right? If I can recall. Let's see if this does silence her. She looks awesome though. I love the design of the sorceress. Her everything. She looks awesome. Seems very manipulative too. Like she's bending the whole world to her will. Did I do anything? Oh, I don't know. We got a lot of Kiragas though. I think we got this. I think we'll be good. We just got to keep one person open for some healing at the right time. We'll just spam some GFs. I think we got this. Just wait until you find out more of the story. Yeah, so... No, it didn't silence her. Yeah, I was learning that. So they all are orphans who lived together with each other, save for Renoa. And Sorceress Adia was like their den mother, their orphan mother. So I'm just curious to see where it goes from there. I'm curious. I don't know. When I left the Travia Garden and they had all their recollection and everything, if anything, I was left with more questions than I was answers. So I'm curious to see where the story goes. Ooh, I haven't seen this one yet. Pandemonium. Oh, is he like sucking her in? What? Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, her and Sid were in charge of the orphanage. Yeah, they were married. Ooh, I got a full life. Nice. Yeah, Sorceress Adia and Headmaster Sid were married. I just wonder why she became this way. So it's Maelstrom. Who broke her? Did Sid break her heart and now Sid was punching above his weight? Did Sid like cheat on her or something? Is that what caused all of this? This craziness? Alright, we need to get some cure magic going here. Oh boy. Not on selfie. You'll see. I'm excited for the story. I am definitely excited for the story. I've been more impressed with the game than I thought I would so far, honestly. Oh, just had a coughing fit. It's so interesting that Cerberus is such a pain in the ass battle to fight. And then as a summon, he only does like status buffs. He doesn't do any physical damage. Pretty interesting. He looks super cool though. What's that? Stop? Oh, slow. Casting another reflect. Okay. Man, she is all about magic. I don't think she's physically hit once. She's all about magic. It's cool fighting enemies like that, though. I like fighting the enemies that like only use magic. I feel like it becomes more of a strategy game that way. Kind of goes from like a hack and slash to more strategy elements. Pretty cool. She looks so cool. I love her design. She gotta be pretty close. Oh, they're gonna silence Quistis. That's cold. I think I have Asuna though. I love the bit in Delling City where you try to assassinate her. Yeah, I thought she killed Squall. Like I legitimately thought she killed Squall with the ice thing, and I was like, what? Yeah. Everybody remembers who she is, so couldn't shoot her, and then Squall runs and fights her. I didn't even put that part together, actually. Yeah, so, because Irvine didn't use any of the GF, so he still has his memory intact. Ah, there's a fan theory that Squall is dead. Like, Adia did kill Squall at that time. Yeah, because he woke up, he didn't have any scars, he was like, nothing happened. Uh-oh, what's that? Oh, man. Yeah, that part was crazy. That part was cool. But I didn't even put that 2 and 2 together, that Irvine knew who Adia was. Yeah, that would make sense. So he probably looked through his scope to shoot her, saw who it was, and was like, I can't do this. It's like this woman literally is the one who raised me as a child, and now she just happens to want to conquer the world. Very interesting. I'm just so curious what caused her to go from orphan den mother to conqueror of the world. Yeah, that is why he chokes her and was just playing dumb. Interesting. Yeah, he even said he recognized everyone when he first saw them, but they didn't recognize him, so he didn't want to say anything. Imagine how awkward that probably was for him. Like, hey guys, good to see you. Oh, you don't remember me at all. Okay. Yeah, the Delling City part was pretty cool. The prison afterwards, though, was long. With just Zell. That felt like a grind. The missile base was pretty cool too, the selfie. There's been a lot of cool moments so far. I still haven't found a Cactar, though, or a Tonberry, or Bahamut. I haven't ridden on a Chocobo yet either, so it's not a real Final Fantasy game until I ride on a Chocobo. Baumgarten is a bit questionable, taking children and then pumping them full of GF so they become mercenaries without memories. That is a very good, that's a very good point to make. Yeah, like, when you read that sentence, like that whole sentence you just wrote, it just really brings into question Headmaster Sid. Like, if anything, why is Headmaster Sid so okay with this? He seems like such a cool guy. So, like, he's finding orphan children around the world, training them to become mercenaries, giving them magic powers that make them forget who they are. So they just become, like brain-dead mercenaries. Man. Very interesting. Maybe I should stop using all these GFs. Squall's gonna come out of this battle not knowing his name. That is a very interesting take on the summons, though. That is a very interesting take on the summons. Really unique. Alright, quits this. Let's try Pandemona again. There's a whole mini game for the Pocket Station called Boko the Chocobo or something like that. Boko the Chocobo. Boko the Chocobo. I like it. Are there different colored Chocobos in this game? Or is it just the yellow ones? Not sure if you can lock it in the remastered version. Oh, gotcha. I hope so. Oh, that is a beefy attack. Okay, we can get some Kiragas off, I think. Maybe, hopefully. I don't think so. I didn't have a Pocket Station, so I never played it. Oh, I know what you're talking about. The little pocket. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Man, I never had one of those either. I think they had something like that too for Pokemon, right? Man, I almost feel like I could just do this battle forever so I could just listen to the music non-stop. Oh yeah, our GFs are dying on us. Not sure how it works with the remastered. I hope we can still find Chocobos. I saw a Chocobo very briefly in a cutscene. But aside from that, man, I haven't seen Chocobos very much at all in this world. I think you could have fought Tomberry and Cactuar by this bit. I wonder where they are. Man, I was telling someone the other day, the Marlboro is like the deadliest enemy that you hate to face in all the games, and the Tomberry is like the deadliest enemy that you love to face in every game. Tomberries are adorable. I love the Tomberry in Remake when the guys bring him out to fight you. So cute, but so deadly. Oh my goodness. She hasn't healed once, so she's gotta be running pretty low. There's an area they can get by piloting the garden. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I was looking around for the orphanage and I just stumbled upon the garden and like ran into it, and then boom, cutscene triggers. So I'm like, okay, I guess we're done exploring and we're going on with the story. Cannot remember what it was called, but you get Ode in there. Ooh, and you have to fight Tomberry. Ooh. Yeah, I saw someone else play Final Fantasy VIII, I think yesterday, and they were saying Odin is a passive GF, so you don't actually get a summon Odin. He just kind of randomly decides to pop up. Very interesting. Yeah, he was trying to steal something from an enemy, and Odin kept popping up and, like, killing everyone on the field. He was not happy about that. Yeah, he randomly shows up and kills everyone. Which could be phenomenal, but could also be extremely annoying, I'm sure. Especially once you get late game. Because I doubt he would show up and kill bosses, right? Probably just random encounters. All right, where are we at with this? I'm gotta be close. Dispel still. Come on, Adia, you're killing me here. Maelstrom. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's how we're doing it, okay. Death magic is no joke at all. Oh, more death magic, what the heck? Killing Squall again. She does not want Squall to be alive. Okay, and I don't think we have triple on anyone. Ooh, now he's trying to kill Selfie. Place is called Centra Ruins. It's an optional area, so you can miss it. Okay. If there's anything I don't want to miss in my playthrough, it's the summon, so I'll definitely keep an eye out for that. Centra Ruins. Kind of sounds like Cetra. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, Squall, heal yourself. You got this, dude. Okay. She's gotta be weak. We gotta be close. Oh man, she is like spamming us with attacks now. Okay. Oh, and you don't got any good magic either, Quistis. It's all good. All right, Squall. Let's bust out some Ultimos on her. I love the kaboom from Ultima. So cool. Is that it? Nope. What is that? Dispel? Silence. Ultima's like my favorite magic in every Final Fantasy game. It's so cool. So cool to see. Yeah, the Tomberry fight and remake was cool. It took me by surprise. Oh, I think we got her. I think we got her. Ah. All right. Yeah, when he let out the Tomberry, I'm like, uh-oh, is that a Tomberry? All right, let's see. Ooh, here. Oh, no, you were right. Yeah, hero. Force omelet. Ooh, cool. Yeah, so you were right. 50 AP. Holy crap. Oh, okay. What's she doing? Why is she up there? What happened? My body. Get yellow health, fire off hero, and then you can spam lemon breaks. Ooh, smart thinking. Yeah, so you're invincible. My body. There's a way to refine them as well, I think. Way number 18 that you can break the game, right? That's a good idea, though. I'll have to try that. Renoa. Uh-oh, what's going on? Where did the sorceress go? Cypher. Is he dead? Did we kill him? Renoa. Cypher. Is he getting up? Yo, what's going on, Money? Good to see you, man. How have you been? How have you been, dude? We're in some really interesting parts of Final Fantasy VIII right now. We just beat the Sorceress in Disc 2, so kind of seeing what's going on. I saw you streaming earlier. How was your stream? Renoa, are you alright? Squall Quista Selfie. Irvine Zell. You've all grown so much and become so strong. I have waited for this day to come, and also feared this day would come. She's starting to have some, like, recollection memories here. I'm good, man. How you doing, good sir? I'm doing good myself, money. Stream was good. It was just chatting with viewers. Stream before. Ooh, remake later on tonight. Nice, nice. Just doing, like, a just chatting one. I haven't tried those yet, but I think those would be a ton of fun. Just kind of talk to people, see the chat go crazy. Yeah, I should try one of those one day. Yeah. How far did you get on Remake the other day? Hey, money. Oh, this is Steve, by the way. We've been chatting up about Final Fantasy VIII my whole stream so far. Been awesome to have. If you haven't already checked out Money Steve, he's awesome. Extremely high value entertainment. Awesome to watch his streams. Is today a joyous day or an odious day? So is she like starting to remember, or did she know the entire time that they were her orphans? Where is Alone? Are I protected alone? Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the follow, Steve. Really appreciate it a ton. I love having all you guys. It makes the stream way better. I don't understand. Squall! It's Renoa. Renoa? What's wrong with Renoa? What's wrong with Renoa? Oh, and then that's the start of disc 3, I guess. I like to say I'm near the end, but I don't know. Are we back here? Let's see. But I don't know. I'm at Shinra HQ doing the last optional VR mission things. Am I near the end? Yeah, your chapter 17 is a little bit of a dungeon. It's like probably like 2 hours long. Yeah, and then 18 is like an hour long, so you're right there. Yeah, that's definitely near the end for sure. You getting excited? Have you seen spoilers already for the end of Remake, Money? Or are you like still spoiler free, like you don't know anything that happens at the end? Is it over? What happened? Renoa. That was quite the cut. We went from Sorceress, Cypher, Renoa, back to Squall in bed. What happened to Renoa? Should be able to finish it tonight. I will definitely try to stop by it and watch till the end, man. I want to see your reaction. Finally, we'll be able to get to the end. I have not seen any spoilers yet. Awesome, dude. Huge high five for going this long and not seeing spoilers. Man, it will make it so much better, honestly. There'll be a lot of like WTF moments. But yeah, Steve and I were talking about it a little bit earlier. It's just prepare yourself. It's awesome. Squall, can you hear me? Head to Adia's house at once. The sorceress Adia. Matrone is back at the orphanage. Ooh, almost got hiccups. Nope, she's out. Nothing there. Disc 3. I feel like I've learned with Final Fantasy games from the PlayStation era that when I'm on disc 3, that's like I'm probably more than halfway through the game at this point, right? Because usually the final disc is more for like the side quest exploration stuff. Yeah, probably about 965,872 times. I think that is how many times I've done it. I think the Sentry Room is near the orphanage. I'll have to go check that part out for sure. Probably got to get to the bridge, I assume. Yeah, I imagine like it's interesting to think of the people who play Remake with no recollection or like have never played the original. I almost want to tell people they should play the original first because the things in Remake will hit you that much harder. You are in for a surprise. You're not ready. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Best things I love on your stream, man, is just the getting everyone to talk and the gifts and well, hello there's and the spicy. The spicy's my favorite. Will I cry? No, I don't think it's cry worthy. It's just kind of a scratch the header. You know, you'll scratch your head a little bit. Matrone is back at that house. Where's our next destination? Are we ready to go? Yes. Roger. Let's do... I haven't had Irvine and Zell in my party for a while. Yeah, let's do Irvine and Squall and Zell. We'll see. Let's see. You'll be in shock, so won't be able to cry. I'm excited to see what you think, man. It's I'm not gonna say anything. I feel like anything I say could be spoilers, so. But it's you'll be ready for it. It's good stuff. Man, how are you liking Remake so far, though, Money? Like, through your entire experience. All the way up to chapter 16. Yeah, I was loving my playthrough of it. I really want to play some more. I gotta play some more hard mode. See, I think I'm at the train graveyard, if I can recall, on hard mode. But after you beat the end of it, you'll want to just turn right around and start replaying it again. Whether on hard mode or on, like, normal mode again, and just, like, really pay attention to some certain things. Has a ton of replayability in it. Alright, do they finally show Adias? Oh, okay, she's over there. It should be right around here somewhere. Right? Yeah, okay. There we go. House in the middle of nowhere. Let's make sure everyone's all equipped with some goodies. Quistis and Selfie. I think Selfie has Zephyr, right? Yeah, okay. Switch. Oh, not the party, the junction. There we go. Loving it, not gonna lie. Yes, the additions and changes have been welcome to me. All the cloud flashbacks and forwards have been great addition. That theater scene in Shinrage, yes, oh my god. I had my mouth drop to the ground the entire time. Seeing all the summons and the ancients, everything. What do you think of their CG models? I don't know if I'm crazy, but I feel like when I watch the, like, super high quality movie cutscene parts, like at the theater scene, the models of the characters look, aside from Barrett and Tifa, but like Aerith and Cloud look a little, well, Aerith isn't in that scene, but does Cloud look a little funky to you? I kept looking at him the whole time like, he just looks funky. I don't know, maybe it's his eyes or something, but the whole scene was just awesome. I think I'll have to watch it again to take it in. I don't know if I'm crazy. I could totally be crazy. Yeah, that part had my jaw on the floor. I was loving that. And super intricate too, super creative, super, like, a really cool way of showing off, like, what the ancients were without having Aerith give us some monologue about it. It's really cool. I feel like all the Shinra floors, they're, like, so different compared to the original, but in, like, all the good ways. I feel uncomfortable seeing her. I'll go after you, Squall. Oh, okay. So this is their orphan? Is there Timber Maniacs again? And Squall speed read it. Oh, it's the headmaster. Many thanks for your hard work. Ha ha ha. Shinra General are really well done. Shinra, oh, the whole Shinra experience is really well done, yes. There's definitely some stuff in chapter 17 that I'm not gonna spoil anything, but definitely some things in chapter 17 and 18 that I wish they would have kept a little bit more. Headmaster Sid is Robin Williams. Are you angry with me? Haha. I don't blame you. All I do is talk big, but in times of trouble I run away. I was in a no-win situation. Your defeat would be the end of you. Your victory would mean losing my wife. So are they still married? Goddess, I've never hated them so much in my life. Oh yeah, what they did in the first bombing reactor, how it was them who did everything, and then they're blaming Avalanche. Oh yeah. They really do a good job in Remake making you hate Shinra even more than you do. I just couldn't bear to face either outcome. Poor Jessie yeah, and then Jessie blames herself. Yeah, and when I went back and watched it, she was talking about that her bomb was supposed to blow just the reactor core, not even the entire reactor. Like, I was assuming they were blowing up the entire reactor. She just wanted to blow up the core. But then she thinks it not only blew up the core, but the reactor and the city. The plate scene broke me. Trying to recall what part you're in. Yeah, I definitely think I can carry on my stream. I as weird as it sounds, I'm a little bummed Wedge seems to have lived. So I don't know. It's weird that in the original so many of them died in the plate scene, and you like kind of assumed they were all dead. In the remake, it looks like a lot more people got out, so the plate scene, at least to me, didn't feel as heavy. But I mean, still, thousands, tens of thousands, died. So it was really, really intense how they did it. I think I actually ended my stream right there too. Like right after I got a chance to save, I was just like, there was so much to take in. So I feel like seeing Kate Sith was a little weird. I felt like seeing Kate Sith was a little weird. I felt like I would have preferred to have seen Reeve. But I don't know. We'll see. In the original, there are some survivors. Yeah, it makes it look like quite a few people survived in the remake. I mean, I'm all down for people surviving, though, so save them while you can. I don't care about myself, but please forgive Adia. Please forgive Adia. Ooh, Kiragas. But in the remake, majority of the slum people that you meet survived. They do, yeah. I don't know. I'm treading carefully. We'll have to talk more about this money for sure. I'm treading carefully with what I say because I don't want to spoil anything. Think mainly the Shinra personnel living on the plate, though. Man, how evil is that, too? Like, they're killing their own people. Like, they have no heart whatsoever. Can we also appreciate the little scene when Seth passes Palmer and he drops his tea? Yes, yes, yes. And he freaks out. Oh, there's a lot of good scenes. Honestly, if I had to pick one single thing on Remake, up until maybe some of the parts on the end, the Airbuster scene, man, the Airbuster scene is so good. That whole chapter, breaking into the Sector 5 reactor, or the Mako Reactor 5, disabling everything, building up to it, the music, oh my god. I've never heard better boss battle music in my entire life. The whole Airbuster thing was just 10 out of 10. And yes, the music was so good. I literally dropped my controller when I was playing it the first time, like, in awe. I could not believe the music. It was so good. My children, please forgive me. I raised you as my own, yet still, we feel the same way. Yeah, it was the remake at its best. It really was. It really was. That's what it feels like. Like, just keeping the original stuff, adding some stuff to build up to it, build up to Airbuster, build up to the Guard Scorpion, build up to Abzu, and yeah. When they just kind of build up to those boss battles, it's a remake at its best, for sure. They set a standard for how a remake should be. I absolutely agree. Makes you just want to remake all the old games now. Remake everything. Let's see, we feel the same way. I'm really, have you played Final Fantasy VIII before? I'm just so intrigued why Sorceress Adia ended up being who she is. We fought knowing you were our matron. Yes, you love 8? I feel like at this point in the game I have so many questions. Matron, you are seeds. You cannot back out of a battle, I know. You are magnificent. So is she aware who she was fighting the entire time? Is she aware, like she knew who Squall and Irvine and Zell were and all them? It becomes clear soon. Okay. However, it is not over yet. At any time, you may I have been possessed all this time. Oh. Possessed by who? I was at the mercy of Sorceress Ultimecia? Oh, so interesting. Oh boy, it sure does. So she wasn't even the one doing all those crazy evil things herself. She was being controlled by another sorceress? Ultimecia is a sorceress from the future? A sorceress many generations ahead of our time. Interesting. Ultimecia's job is to find Alone. She is after Alone's mysterious power. I knew Alone very well. Ultimecia is a very fearful sorceress. Her heart is filled with anger and hate. There was no way I was going to let Ultimecia get a hold of Alone. The only thing I could do was surrender my soul to Ultimecia and lose control of my mind. That was the only way I could save Alone. And the end result, well, you all know. The sorceress that appeared in Galbadia was in fact Ultimecia, inside my shell. Ultimecia has yet to achieve her goal. I believe she may use my body again to carry out her plans. I plan to make a stand this time, but if that does not work, I may have to face you in battle once again. I ask for your support, young seeds. Interesting. Please listen to what Adia has to say. Who knows when she may be possessed again? Interesting. Have you all heard of Sorceress Adele before? She's a sorceress who once ruled Estar. She's currently missing, correct? The Galbadians must have thought I was a sorceress who received Sorceress Adele's powers. However, that is not the case. I received the powers of the previous sorceress at the age of 5. Huh? Meaning? I believe Sorceress Adele is still alive, and that Ultimecia released my body in order to use the body of Sorceress Adele. Interesting. So she like kind of jumped ship from Adia to Adele? Sorceress Adele is the type who will not hesitate to use her powers for her own selfish desires. Should Sorceress Ultimecia from the future bequeath her anger and hatred unto Adele, their power would be unimaginable. Bequeath. That's my word for the day. Bequeath. Sorceress Adele is the type who will not hesitate to use her powers for her own selfish desires. Unimaginable power. Okay. Please listen. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Is that it? So Sorceress Adia was really under control the whole time by Sorceress Ultimecia? Very interesting. A sorceress from the future. Okay. Come on, Squall. Let's hear Matron out. I've heard enough. I understand that listening to what Matron has to say is important, but Renoa... Matron, do you know what's wrong with Renoa? Renoa is the girl in light blue? I remember vaguely. What happened to her? She was with us when we fought you. After the battle. Body was cold. She didn't move. Did Renoa die? No! Whoa. Squall got passionate real fast on that question. Forgive me, Squall. I don't think I can be of any help. It's alright. Squall, I understand how you feel, but you are in a position of leadership. The other students at Garden have a right to know about the outcome of the battle and what's to come. Take whatever information you can get here back to Garden. Remember, it wasn't just Renoa. Everyone fought. I understand, but... That isn't something a leader should say. And he just hits the wall. Chapter 16 to remake is like disc 4 of Final Fantasy games. Very side quest heavy. Yeah. I mean, wait, 16 is the Shinra HQ one. I think it's just the simulator you can do. I felt like, I think it was the chapter 14, the one right before you go up the wall with the second Abzu fight. That one felt insane, like very, very side quest heavy. Oh, that's the one? Okay. I'm like, I'm trying to remember what was in 16. I thought it was just the Shinra, the simulator. But yeah, 14. I was kind of editing some of my streams and to like do YouTube videos for them. And yeah, chapter 14 was like 7.5 hours long. With cuts, with getting rid of a lot of extra stuff, like 7.5 hours. And I'm like, okay, I don't know. I might have to do this in like separate parts. It's way too big. Going up to the plate at the end of that chapter is great. Yes, how you can see the destroyed sector. I just wish the backdrop was higher resolution. It was really cool scene. It just, the graphics of it, it almost looked like a pre-rendered backdrop from the original Final Fantasy VII. But the impact of it, aside from the graphical fidelity of it, the impact of it it's pretty astounding. It's a beautiful game. That's something Square just always does. They're just so good at making beautiful games. I stopped my stream several times just to take it all in. Same. You got to, like, you gotta just, like, take it all in, enjoy it, not enjoy it. Because there's so much, and you're only gonna play the game once. You're only gonna experience it once, you know? Want to become famous by followers, primes, and viewers. Pre-rendered Easter egg. What was that? Raphael. Pre-rendered Easter egg. Damn it. Okay. Ultimisia's objective is to find Alone. First time we met was the day I became a seed. We met again in Timber. At least drop a follow, you bot. Pre-rendered Easter egg. That's funny concept. Oh, do you guys see in 7th Heaven, the bar? There were the pre-rendered backgrounds as like photos up on the wall. If you got in the back of the bar, yes, you can see the original pictures on the wall. Those were awesome Easter eggs. Great minds, Steve-O. Great minds. Think alike. Alright, Ultimisia's objective is to find Alone. First time we met was the day he became a seed. We met again in Timber, yeah. Just replay. You just gotta replay it, money. Once you beat the end, you will have so much incentive to want to go back and replay. Like I said, whether on hard mode or on regular mode. You'll probably want to do hard mode though, because you get some extra goodies from it. And playing it the second time is like different than playing it the first time, because you're more aware of stuff. Alone's mysterious power, sending one's consciousness back into the past. So Ultimisia wants to use Alone's power, right? I feel like they're all arguing about Ultimisia, and Squall's just thinking about Renoa. Hard mode, baby. I'm ready for that challenge. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, it doesn't even feel like hard mode is like that hard when I started. You know, how the difficulty just kind of like progresses up the entire game. It just feels at the end of Final Fantasy, or like the end of chapter 18, and you go back and play chapter 1 on hard mode. It just kind of feels like the difficulty curve keeps going up. So it kind of like treads along with you, which is pretty cool. The Jules pull-up is the real final boss. Yes, that is so true. I get it. Ultimisia wants to send her consciousness from this period further into the past. What's she going to do in the past? Don't get me started on those pissing pull-ups. I can't complain too much because I think I did the final Jules one in like 3 or 4 times, so I got it pretty quick. And then it was only after when I went online I saw, oh boy, thank you Streamlabs. Only then when I went back and saw how many people struggled with it, I'm like, I think I might have got lucky. Yeah, those pull-ups, dude, that was a real final boss of the game. Yeah, so everyone is talking about Ultimisia and Squall is just thinking about Renoa. I wonder, what's the turning point when he starts... Took me like half an hour, maybe more. Oh, man. Yeah, someone said, I saw someone online that said it took him like 2 hours. I'm like, that's crazy. I wonder what the turning point was in 8 that caused them to... That caused Squall to like really fall for Renoa. Yo, Money, thank you so much for the host, man. Appreciate you a ton. Plus you get to see Selfie jumping up and down. Man, I love the little like the little animations you can do for stuff like that. Thank you so much for the host. I really appreciate you a ton. I'm trying to think of like because even when she was dangling from the side of the garden, he didn't seem like as concerned with her. Like, it's not, Renoa's not the only one in trouble. We gotta help everyone. We'll see. Time compression. Time compression made me feel calm, tranquil. It's time magic. Past, present, and future gets compressed. What's gonna happen to the world? Why do something like that? Renoa, give me another chance. Can't even imagine a world where time is compressed. Yo, Squall! You're not even listening. So basically all we have to do is prevent Ultimisia from getting hold of Alone. Yes, but we're going back to Garden. We have to let everyone know. Hey, we're worried about Renoa too, you know. Then why don't you forget it? It's like a different Squall in Disc 3. Very interesting. Very interesting. Maybe it's the idea of like fully losing her? The plot gets a little convoluted, time travel stories usually do. Took me 9 attempts to do pull-ups. The pull-ups were no joke. You got some good stuff though. Didn't you get like the luck up materia? The only thing I'll say that really irks me on New Game Plus, once you go through it, you don't get any more blue materia. So you don't get another Magnify, you don't get any more elemental materia. Right when I beat the game, the very first thing I did was try to go back to chapter 9, I think, where you get the Magnify with the ARM mini games, the terrible mini games with Aerith and Cloud, and it wasn't there. Man. That about covers the update. Our task at hand is to find Alone, then we'll deal with Ultimisia. I believe that Alone is on the White Seed ship. We're setting out to look for it. I wonder where it could be. We'll gather information for a while, be prepared for battle at any time. And Sorceress Adia is back at her home. Probably not our enemy. She's probably not our enemy anymore. Let's just leave her alone. And you don't get any materia when you master. Yes, that irks me. Is the super boss hard, by the way? I've seen what it is, so it's no longer a spoiler. Like the super boss that you fight in the simulation, I haven't fought him yet. That's the only one I haven't done, is the Pride and Joy battle. Or do you mean like the very final endgame boss? Yeah, I haven't fought the super boss yet. I didn't think the endgame boss was hard, in my opinion. I beat him my first try. Yeah, I didn't think the endgame one was that hard, honestly. She's probably not our enemy anymore. Let's just leave her alone. Yeah, the VR one. I have not done that one, so I'm not entirely sure. Although, I did have someone else who kind of hangs out in my chat sometimes. His name's Swell. He says he's doing it right now, and he's struggling with it. The very first battle is Shiva. So all Shiva does is attack you with ice magic. Every single one of her attacks is ice magic. So if you equip elemental materia and ice materia on your armor, every single attack she does will heal you. So that's the trick for Shiva. Is Renoa in the infirmary? I'll go visit her later. I don't want to say this in front of Quistis and you, but I don't know if some people will be so forgiving. For the sorceress? I happened to watch a video online that was showing someone fighting Shiva, and every attack she was doing, the cloud was healing him. And I just had like a light bulb moment. I'm like, dude, yeah, every single attack is ice. Why don't you equip elemental and ice on your armor? Not the mind blow moment, light bulb moment. Oh, I really wanted to challenge Headmaster Sid. Oh, to a card game? Oh, I see that. What the fuck? It says attempting to reconnect. Oh, I think it's working again. Oh my goodness. And we're back. Goodness. Yeah, I've been getting some weird things today. It says I'm having like some skipped frames, but I have no idea why. Man, I don't know if it was a software update or what, but I've just been having like insane computer problems the past like 2 days. It was working flawlessly for like 2 months, and then all of a sudden it decides to give me a ton of problems. Let's go to the first floor. I don't know if it's like my internet. What's it saying? Your stream is experiencing minor issues for skipped frames. I don't know why though, unless it's the internet. Cool thing with Streamlabs is I use Streamlabs OBS, and it tells me like the CPU usage, which is like 11%, 60 frames, like 4,000 kilobits per second. It just kind of goes back and forth between like quality is good, experiencing issues, quality is good, experiencing issues. Like literally back and forth every 5 seconds. It's really weird. I don't know. I'll have to play with it. Sure. Probably the internet. Yeah, because I'm using Wi-Fi. I'm not using like a hardline internet connection, because my good old laptop doesn't have that port connected to it. Good old MacBooks. It's so weird too, because I just upgraded my internet, but I don't think it's kicked into gear yet. So I'll have to call them later today. Technology, man. Technology, man. No, this is the PS4 version. So I'm playing on my PS4 right now on my computer monitor. And then I'm using my computer to record everything. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I mean, my computer is definitely doing a lot though. Like I give it that, because it's got camera all connected to it, microphone, lights. It's got a lot. That's why I started streaming from a MacBook 2016 model. Was a freaking nightmare. So I'm using the 2019 model on boot camp, and it was working fine, but it's definitely hit or miss. I had big problems just a couple days ago. My stream like cut off after like 50 minutes because it went from like 100% to 12%. How does that work? Connect the PS. So yeah, the PS4 is connected to my Elgato stream device, and then the other side is connected to the TV, and then my computer is also connected to it. Yeah, boot camp Windows as well. Yeah, so it's like this little Elgato device. PS4 goes in one end, computer monitor to the other end, and then my MacBook's connected to it. So can like record everything, stream everything. My MacBook only has the USB-C ports on each side, so it's got these two like little fan things connected. And they're all like fully loaded with like all my storage, hard drive on there, my microphone, the light, the camera, the PlayStation. Yeah, the Elgato HD60S. Same one, yep. And it's been working really good. It's been working really good. I think it's just my computer's being weird. And for a 2019 maxed out MacBook Pro, I guess I was just expecting a little bit more power. But I mean, it is a laptop, so it's the portability of it, being able to go in the living room and like edit videos and stuff is pretty cool. So yeah, it's awesome. I've been liking it a lot. Although it would be really cool to get, there's like an HDMI splitter thing I saw where you can have, it can essentially record the gameplay twice, one like with the frame and everything on it, and then another one of just the gameplay with nothing else on it. So you can like edit and cut up videos and stuff without having your face on it. I think it's like $900 or something. So probably not today, but maybe one day it'd be cool to have. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Because essentially you can have like, you know, if on like YouTube and stuff, you want to do those like gameplay stuff where it's just the gameplay and maybe you're like voicing over. But if you're streaming and you have your face everywhere, you know, so you can kind of cut it up as well. I don't have that much. Yeah, man, streaming equipment can cost a lot. It doesn't have to cost a lot, but like when you kind of start leveling stuff up, it can get expensive. Luckily, I mean, I bought a webcam right before everything happened. I bought one of the Logitech webcams, and I ended up returning it because I found out you can just use your DSLR or your mirrorless camera instead. And I already have one of those, so I'm like, should I pay $80 for a webcam, or should I pay, you know, $120 for this cam link device, and then I can use my camera? And I mean, you know, it's got some good depth of field, some background blur. Looks pretty decent. Sometimes it likes to pop in and out of focus, but for the most part, I think it looks pretty decent. Got some good, some bokeh effect in there. Man, I've spent well over $2,000 so far, hence why I bust my ass to make this streaming work. Dude, go for it, man. Absolutely. Especially with what's going on in the world right now. Like, if anything, this whole world thing that's going on right now, it just made me realize, like, work for yourself. Become independent, you know? Even if you only make $100 on Twitch, maybe you can make, you know, $200-300 on YouTube. Every month, you know, maybe get that to double. Every other month, get it to double or something. And it might not be enough to live on right now, but maybe in 6 months it will be, or maybe in a year it will be. And like, yeah, you just gotta keep going for it, man. Like, I know I don't got the entertainment value you got, so I super appreciate that about you, and love going on your stream and just seeing all the fun, the memes, the gifs everywhere. It's so good, so good. I don't think I'm that comedical myself, but yeah, I think it's really important to just kind of figure out what you like to do. Play games that you like, hang out with people that you like, talk to people that you like, and you'll have a good time, you know? You'll have a good time. Like, I was gonna play these games anyway, you know? I was gonna play anyway, so the fact that I can stream it, I can record it, I can share it with you guys, I can talk to you guys, we can talk about remake or life or recording stuff, like, just makes it all better. Just makes it all better, man. I'm probably gonna cut off the stream and end it right here for today, just because I do have a couple other things I gotta get going for the rest of the day. But I've had a super fun time talking to you, Stevo. Super awesome time talking to you, Money. Anyone else watching, if you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow the channel. It really helps me out a ton. You guys are all awesome. Appreciate you a ton. Before we head out, you guys want to do a raid to another channel? That's been my favorite part of Final Fantasy so far. It's just been reaching out to the community, talking to other people, and raids, man. Raids are the best part. Let's see. Let's see who we can raid. Ooh. Let's see. There's this person called Trax YM. So let's go say hi to them, give them some Final Fantasy love. What am I doing? Yeah, you gotta go stream manager. Almost thought for... Oh, and by the way, Money, thank you a million times for messaging me on Twitter, letting me know my stream was still going after the raid. Learning experiences, you know? Alright. Oh, I guess it helps if you turn your keyboard on. I'm sure we've all been there. Alright, Trax YM. It's time for a raid. Give you some Final Fantasy love. And as always, thank you all so much. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I'll see you then. Have an awesome day, everyone. Raid time!